Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's health show, Best Life Health Show. We are here once again to debunk health myth that affects our health. And you know how we do it? We are always here to put the fact beside the myth so we can give you the option of choosing and then making the right health decision for yourself. So today we are going to look at a very special unit, orthopedic specialty unit. Orthopedic special unit has a lot of me, a lot, a lot. So we have a special guest today who is well grounded in the field of orthopedics, by name Dr. Odo
Dr. Anibet
Odo, who is an orthopedic surgeon. Like you can see, it's very rare to see female orthopedic surgeon. So we are blessed to have you, ma.
Thank you.
In this health show. So welcome to Best Life Health Show.
Thank you.
So without wasting much of our time, we are going to move straight to the business of the day, which is debunking the myth. So the first question we have on our list is...
All right. So this one is a very, very popular one. A lot of persons don't go to the hospital because of it. Yeah. So it says orthopedic doctors always cut limbs.
That's the bata of them all.
Yes, so I don't know where to start, because that has been our greatest struggle. Yeah. So you tell a patient, I want to do surgery for you, and the patient hears, I want to cut your legs. So please, it is a myth. Orthopedic surgeons. So orthopedics is both trauma and orthopedics. And we don't cut limbs. That's an amputation now.
Yes.
If we do an amputation, it is to save the patient's life.
Yeah.
That is why we do amputations. We do reconstructive surgeries. Okay, so if there's trauma, what we do is we bring the bone together and put an implant to hold it in that position. I think that's the best way to explain it. Whatever surgery we are doing, we usually use certain implants because we have to put the bones together. So that's basically the surgeries we do. However, now because of this myth, we now have people who don't come to the hospital. They go to the bone setters, and now by the time they now come to the hospital, they come with complications of the problem. You understand? Yeah. So by the time they come, the leg is dark, the leg is gone, the hand is gone, it's gangrenous. When I mean gangrenous, I mean it is black, it is infected, it is smelling, and in some cases, the child or adult, yes, children, yes, are also involved in this. The child or adult becomes very sick, that they are almost dying, and to save their lives, we had to take the limb off. And this was just a simple case. If they had come to the hospital, we wouldn't have even gotten to that part. Now, the other reasons why amputations are done, let me balance, okay? So when we have, like in malignant cases, that's cancer, we don't want a spread, we can do an amputation. But however, there are some cancers that if the patient comes early, you will not do an amputation. So orthopedics is just basically a unit where we do reconstructive surgeries. We put things together and use what we call an implant to hold the bones together. That's it. So we need to just debunk that. The earlier people come to the hospital,
the better for them.
Best.
So actually, orthopedic specialists, they save the leg, not actually, cutting it off.
Yes, the limbs, we save the limbs, both the upper limb, that's the hands, what people call hands.
So the earlier you come, the better, so they can save your limbs. Yes, people, this issue of bone setters is a very difficult one. I don't know how we can deal with that. It has been a problem that has been dealing with us for ages, even before I was born.
True.
I'm not saying that we don't have traditional bone setters that might be gifted, like the same way we have traditional birth attendants.
Yeah.
The other day we had a midwife in this health show when we were talking about midwifery myth. So she was of the opinion that in O&G, they are trying to find a way to train some of those TBA, traditional birth attendants. But that does not mean that they are training them to be orthopedic O&G doctors. No. but at least to help to reduce this,
Maternal
this
mortality.
maternal mortality, reduce a lot of problems that might result from there, because they are the grassroots, they are with the people.
I agree.
So maybe would that be a suggestion how we can
The bone setters.
yes, to at least, I don't know, but if possible. But the thing there is that people believe some of these bone setters because they are with the people, they are in the
Yes,
community.
yes.
They are the grassroots.
Yes.
And people they easily believe them. People don't joke with their cultures. So maybe that would be a discussion for another day, and so we can also see a way,
I think so.
a way to look at it. But what I'm trying to say, I'm now talking to the bone setters. You mustn't gamble with everything. There are some conditions you have seen. Oh, this one I cannot do. Quickly refer to, you see a wound, maybe an accident victim that has an open wound, open fracture. You're still gambling with the person's life. Before you know, and they use a lot of crude materials that can easily get the limb infected. Before you know,
can I say something? I think you see, the basic principles they don't know.
Okay.
You should understand that part. They don't, because if you are aware of the basic principles, that nothing will make you to tie the hand of a child or of an adult, the hand or leg, tie it so stiffly that blood is not circulating. That means you don't even understand the basic principles. Okay, so these are the problems. Now, these cut across both the rich and the poor. You need to understand that. Now, both sectors are patronized by some people who have PhDs and people that are very ignorant. Culture, religion plays a high factor in bone setters. It's still a problem because right now I remember speaking with my colleague. I said in Nigeria we manage complications of orthopedic complications. We don't manage fresh. True. We have been trained, yes, to manage complications. Yes, so we now, that's why we do well, because we have been trained to manage these complications. What I would say, it's the problem is if they want to, it's not like my senior colleagues have not made efforts, but you see, you get to the point where there's pride. Do you get? There's the pride
from the
ego part of it. Yes, you understand, where we cannot. I don't know. There is no. The sink isn't there, but they're still trying to find a way, because this really is a problem. It's a
very serious problem.
Yes, it is.
Like you rightly said,
problem in our
they are being patronized both by the rich, the poor, the educated, the non-educated.
It's a big problem.
So we really need to have a solution to this. At least in this platform, we have started the discussion, and I hope the viewers out there, we just get involved in this discussion. Let's see how we can solve this problem, because it's a very serious problem.
I agree.
It's a very serious problem.